Welcome to episode. Welcome to episode number 11 of my safari van build. And today I'm putting in a ceiling. So inside, I just finished up. This is all insulated with foam board and now my Reflectix material the whole way to the front. I could definitely grow weed in my van, but I'm about to cover it. So over here, I'll show you what I'm going to cover it with. So this is essentially science fair plastic. I bought each one of these sheets. They were 33 bucks. I bought the yellow because they're 33 bucks. The white ones were 43 bucks a piece. So I just bought yellow. And obviously, I'm aware this looks terrible, but it's not going to stay yellow. I have some wallpaper that's going to cover it. And I think it'll actually look really cool, but if I'm wrong, then it's going to look terrible. But anyways, I hope it's cool. But this science fair board is light, way lighter than plywood would be. It's cheaper than plywood would be. And frankly, I think it's going to be easier to work with than plywood would be. I kind of toyed with like maybe getting a different type of plastic, but anyways, I think this is the best option. It's relatively thin, lightweight, cheap. Yeah, so that's going to go on the roof. And I'm just going to go do that. I'm going to have to trim around the front where the slider of the door is. But otherwise, I'm going to go to cut a piece. I'm going to cut a piece that's like about the size. It's going to be too big every direction. And then I'm going to trim it down and screw it on. So I'll let you rejoin me when I'm doing that. Okay, panel number 1 is screwed in. I'm happy with the result. Now I'm gonna start with panel number 2. So I got the second panel in. I think this is a decent enough gap for me to live with. I kind of think the wallpaper is gonna like make this bulge a little bit more, but I think it's gonna look good. I gotta trim around this fan, and I'm not exactly sure. I think I'm just gonna kind of cut through, and hopefully I don't over trim that much. And I gotta trim around the edges here and put in a couple more screws. But So my trimming is my rough trimming is actually fairly decent. This one I probably went ½ inch over than I thought I did, but just a little more trimming and I should be good to go. Okay, got a bit of a sweat going. This is trimmed out decent enough in my opinion. That kind of looks a little ugly, but I'm gonna trim around the edges here, and then I'm gonna take all this crap down and go cover it in wallpaper inside. So probably not gonna say anything until I'm back inside wallpapering. Okay, so I'm back in my house. I'm in my dirty hallway, and this is the wallpaper I've picked out for the ceiling. It's some stars. I bought it on Amazon. It was $49 a roll. I think it's supposed to be like 16 feet. I'm really hoping this is enough because I'm going to be annoyed if I have to order more. But I really hope it doesn't look tacky, but I kind of think it's going to look pretty good. So it's just peel. Ooh, this is peel and stick. So I'm just gonna cut some sheets. Wrap it around, and I think I'm gonna put some tape on the back side just to hold it on. And worst case scenario, I have some spray glue if I need to. If it's not sticky enough as is. So hopefully I don't have to use spray glue because it'd be substantially easier if I don't. But if I do, I do. Well, if you look, I definitely got some wrinkles that I might try to like poke out with a needle and see if they go flat, but still not perfect. But for the first sheet, I think it's pretty decent. So I'm just gonna keep going and hopefully finish this. So I got the first panel up, the front panel. It looks pretty decent. It's definitely noticeable, the wrinkles, but it is what it is. Not a lot I can do. I don't really want to redo it. So at least for now, I'm just leaving it as is. Now I'm gonna throw up that second piece up there. I'm gonna do that now. and I think I'll just rejoin you after with a good look of the ceiling once it's all up. See you then. Ceiling is totally in. I got one light hanging, but I thought I would just show you what I did. I don't know if it was very clear in my last video. I have these on these little spade connectors that connect into there. But one thing I note, these wires are labeled. In positive is black. I have a black wire and a red wire, but my red wire is positive. So my red wire goes to this black wire, and my black wire goes to this white wire. I feel like it's kind of counterintuitive, and that's why there's labels, so just double check that. But I'm gonna go put these two lights up and then mount the trim panel, and then I'll give you the grand tour. So that's the light. Push on, push off. So hopefully those work as designed. I know last night they just randomly turned on during the night because I woke up with them in the morning on. So I really don't know what the deal is. I'm thinking maybe because I just had them hanging by wires that they're sensitive and maybe thought they were being touched. But I have no idea. Anyways, I'm going to mount up the last one and put on the trim panel. So, I'm going inside because it's rainy. But before I do that, I'm going to give you the final tour. That's the stars. Fan trims in. Light, reachable. 2 different colors. And it dims. Oh. There we go. So, as long as they don't randomly turn on and off, I think it's going to be good. And this is from the other side, the side door here. Let's pull that water bottle out. To me, it looks pretty good. Light works. Hopefully, like I said, it doesn't turn on. This is the thing I kind of just shoved some wallpaper up there. Kind of mediocre, but it kind of met the thing. I don't know how well it's stuck. I might have to put some spray glue in there. But anyways, I'm not even gonna clean up today. I'm done for the weekend. Starry night. Yeah, I'm excited. Okay, cool. Well, that's the end of this episode number 11. And I'll see you next episode. Bye.